Yo, 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 what's happening, folks? How's everybody doing? Yo, yo, that down. What it do, Cody Cole? What up with you, Steve? Run, Powder, Divide, and the other ones that ain't chatting yet. Shelly Shields, Taco, if you're still here. I saw Jimmy was here. What up, Matt? I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. Just getting in this news chat straight out of work. We're going to obviously waste a little time, get some other folks some time to get here. Hopefully they hear after this little video I'm about to play, and then I can jump into the subjects at hand.
You ain't never enforced no motherfucker like me, nigga. Fat titty boy.
What up, amigos? Dark Star. Kathy.
Fat titty boy. Fat titty boy. Fat titty boy. You wide jaw titty boy. Fat titty boy. Fat titty boy. Fat titty boy. Orangutan titty boy. Fat titty boy. Fat titty boy. Fat titty boy. You wide jaw titty boy. Fat titty boy. Fat titty boy. Fat titty boy. Orangutan titty boy. Big baby mama body. Big baby mama body. Big baby mama body. Baby mama body.
He got something brown in his hand that look like a goddamn purse. He got some sweater vest on like a blouse looking thing.
Fat titty boy, fat titty boy, fat titty boy, you wide jaw titty boy, fat titty boy, fat titty boy, fat titty boy, orangutan titty boy, fat titty boy, fat titty boy, fat titty boy, you wide jaw titty boy, fat titty boy, fat titty boy, fat titty boy, orangutan titty boy.
This nigga got dinner block back. This nigga got baby mama body. This nigga got orangutan body. This nigga got daggy titty body. That nigga lip be getting in the way when he breathe and shit. If I don't lip these, hold it.
His bottom lip me. Fat titty boy, fat titty boy.
Fat titty boy, you wide jaw titty boy.
Wide jaw titty boy. What's happening, folks? What's good? Man, let me go ahead and tell y'all about these little stories that I got at hand right here. I just came across this Dwight Howard story, and I heard Kwame talking about this shit a couple of days ago, and I was all like, damn, what the fuck did Dwight do now? Because I don't know if y'all remember the other thing he had that was going around about how he was, into trannies and dudes or whatever the case may be. Then again, like he said at that time, why is everybody worried about where he put his wood? Dwight Howard words, that's what he said. Which is true. Why the fuck was everybody worried about where he put his wood? Unless you got a fucking wife, which is what he had. And his wife was on that show, what the hell that shit was called? Housewives or some shit like that. Y'all know that show with all them wives that belong to like celebrities and shit like that. They go on there telling all their business and being ghetto as hell. Yeah, she was on one of those shows. But she dropped a video just yesterday crying, bro. I mean crying. And dropped some bombs. Not those kind of bombs, but she dropped some bombs on about his behavior and some shit that he's addicted to. Like, and I thought that was kind of crazy. I mean, I didn't take Dwight as a motherfucker that actually is into like, booger sugar so much. But I guess he is. Jesus, don't tell me y'all gonna be doing that in the middle of the live. What's up, Lupita? Porcupine hairdo. Is it a porcupine? I thought they was more spiky. This ain't that spiky. Let me know how many ads pop up in this live too, y'all, because I just tried some new shit and I said fewer ads, and it seemed like because I got it on my other shit over here, and I already had an ad pop up. It's been live for fucking 6 minutes. But his wife dropped a lot of shit about him. I'm gonna play this whole video though. I didn't hear the whole thing. I heard like a minute and some seconds of it because I like to then a dead porcupine. Well, whatever you want to call it, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what you call it. But I like to blind react to shit like this, especially like this though. You know what I'm saying? You just got to add. You had 2 at the beginning. Yeah, I'm about to cut that shit off, bro. I don't know. We're going to see, man. I don't want to make people like, man, I don't want to be here and watching ads. I mean, all you got to do is skip ads after like 2 seconds, right? But then again, maybe it'll help me out some. Maybe if I'm getting ads, it'll push that shit around so other newbies can find me. I'm still trying to get that 10,000 on the news and chat channel. But back to the topics. Why them Obama ads popping up? What? An Obama ad? Why the hell would Obama ad pop up? Man, let's not start talking about it because we don't need it to continue to pop up. I just wanted to know if it was popping up for y'all, and we're going to leave it at that. Now, you good, Fox. We like to joke around and talk shit in here, so I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I ain't mad at you. But yeah, so this lady, I don't even know what her name is, bruh. Oh, Amy Luciani. Damn, a black woman with that kind of name? Start with Amy and then Luciani. She can't be no real black sister. Just saying. I'm used to like LaJunka, you know what I'm saying? Like Tawanda, Tyra and Anisha, Hennessy, motherfucking Audi, Mercedes. Oh, shit. Well, I have ad blocker on my laptop and on my other shit over there on that side, so it'll block all ads over there. But as far as on my phone right here while I was watching it, I don't have an ad blocker. That's her acting name? It gotta be. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this video and see what all she revealed about this fool, Dwight Howard. Do everybody know who the hell Dwight Howard is? But just in case y'all don't, I don't want y'all to be blind listening and shit. I know y'all should, but not everybody watch sports. You know what I'm saying? So this is Dwight Howard. He played for the Lakers once upon a time. He started out playing with Orlando Magics. And he had some other controversy before about him messing around with guys behind his wife's back. And he never denied it. He just said people need to stop worrying about where he put his wood. So now his wife, Amy, I'm assuming that's her name, has filed for divorce. And so let's go ahead, Shanae. I'm asleep. What's up, Taco? So let's go ahead and get into this video. Let's see what all she drops about Dwight Howard. And I'm going to speed it up just a tad so we don't take all day to get through
it. To know me, you know I am so prideful and so private. It hurt me so bad to have to even protect myself in this type of way. But my marriage has landed me in a very dangerous position. My stepdaughter was just taken by CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I'm thinking this is my husband. I had everybody around me saying, even after I tried to divorce him the first time, everybody around me says, you can't leave your husband this soon. You said through sickness, through health, through...
Okay, I understand that through sickness and health, I do get that, but there's some things that I feel that there's just a breaking point for marriage. there are just some things now, especially when you give them a chance already. When you give them a chance and then they continue being in that way, then that's when you got to forget about what others are saying because they're not in that situation that you are in. It's easier said than doing it, outside looking in. Yeah, your husband's not like mine. So how you gonna tell me to continue doing this shit? So we gonna stay on it. What's up, Trash Boat?
Just you said through good or bad. That's why I came back, but this is going way too far. But it's not even about me. It's about the kids. The stuff that I have to go through with the kids. I have to be witnesses to. I'm at the police at the house. They ask.
We're not gonna do that today, Lupita. You gonna have to wait for that one for part 2.
Me questions. I don't know how do I lie for my husband. I've never been married before. I'm in love with my husband. I don't want him to get in trouble. So of course I'll be his alibi, but this is going way too far. And now I'm getting mixed all in this. I've been with this man for 14 months. I cannot ruin my entire life for something that this person is doing. I just cannot do it. I tried to get so much help. I asked for counseling in our marriage. We went through 2 different counselors. When I say I love my husband, I don't want to leave my husband. But the positions he keeps putting me in, and it's all over nothing. I keep telling people he needs some help, y'all. I live with him. This is not him. This is not Dwight. This is trauma. This is everything he's been through, but just not the kids. I have to advocate for the kids. And I can't go down for what he's doing. So they took our daughter. And I'm just sitting there like, do I speak up? Do I be quiet? What do I do? But I caught this man. I caught this man forcing our 12-year-old son to cover for him. His son, to cover for him. He had him lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit. I try to tell everybody he needs some help. And ain't nobody want to fucking listen because he got the money. I gotta say, whatever y'all don't understand, nobody want to fucking. I try to tell everybody he needs some.
God damn. That's a big bag of Gary, bruh. Police pulled up on them.
My guess is you guys want to smoke some drugs, picked up Gary.
That was not ours.
God damn. I'm about sure she smelling some of that shit too. She gotta be.
Help. And ain't nobody want to fucking listen because he got the money. I gotta say, whatever y'all don't understand, I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it. This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. He is spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm talking.
Wait, not her dumping this shit in her hand and then like throwing it back in the bag. Now you know how powder is. Now all that powder not finna come off your motherfucking hands. And she over there doing all of this shit, nigga, like, she better be careful. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna love him through it. I was gonna run out the door. I was gonna leave him. But everybody told me, don't leave him. He's struggling. I stayed, but not this year. We got the police involved. See,
nigga, you said the police came 3 different times already within a month or some shit like that, she said. And everybody's telling you to not leave him because of the money or some shit like that. Why? What are your reasons for not leaving? Forget everybody else's. What is your reason for not leaving? I know it's not because you're listening to the others, right? Can't be.
CPS, you're lying on me. You making up alibis. You got our son, my stepson, lying. And thank God I recorded it. And he innocent in this, but you said just to protect yourself, you would take anybody out, including me, and I can't let you do it no more. I don't want to share the dirty secrets. I don't want to go out like how everybody else did this, man. But
she said she don't want to share the dirty secrets. Well, by you saying that, you're basically saying that there are dirty secrets of his. What's up, Nanya? Like, hey, you might be on to something, Cody. I think she might be high as a goddamn kite. She ain't just doing all this shit for nothing though now, right? She might be high as a motherfucker. No, you said I bet it smells good. But I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Protect yourself. You would take anybody out, including me, and I can't let you do it no more. I don't want to share the dirty secrets. I don't want to go out like how everybody.
What is his dirty secrets though? Is it about where he put his wood? That he loves transsexuals? I mean, what is the dirty secret? Did he mess with Kobe's wife behind his back? What could be a dirty secret about Dwight that pretty much isn't already out there? You already got his bag of Gary sitting up in the air that you putting in your hands and shit, and I haven't seen you dust it off your hand yet. Maybe you done smelled it all up. But what could his dirty secrets be? Because she did put it in the plural.
Did this man, but I gotta protect myself now. I'm uncomfortable. Now I don't know what is gonna. I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. This man has the money. This man controls it all. And it's not about no money. I've been with this man for 14, 15 months. I never asked him for a dollar, nothing. I'm not on the credit card. I just love.
So she been with him for 14, 15 months. So y'all niggas, and you already married? But that's the problem. That's the problem right there. He probably was already on the booger sugar. You too. You just might not have been on it as heavy as he is. You was all like, oh shit, I'm with the white man. This nigga can definitely afford this shit whenever I want to. He always got it. But you didn't know that this nigga is always smelling it. You know what I'm saying? And now you've been there for 14, 15 months. I'm definitely believing. Yeah, she said months, Matt. Now I'm starting to believe you really are just there because of the money. She just said it. Now, we all said it a lot in the chat that we felt that she's there still because of the money. She just said that, no, it's not because of the money, blah, 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 right? That's what she said. Let's run it back just a little bit.
Myself now, I'm uncomfortable. Now, I don't know what is going to, I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. This man has the money. This man controls it all. And it's not about no money. I've been with this man for 14, 15.
It's not about no money. She been with him for 14, 15 months.
15 months. I never asked him for a dollar, nothing. I'm not on the credit cards. I just love him for him. But this shit.
She just love him for him. In 14 and 15 months. Now, I got the feeling maybe this is an act. You know, she might be just high. She might have got real. She might really want to leave him because, you know, she found out that he likes wood versus, you know, fish sticks. You know, he likes his fish in sticks, I'll say. I'll call it like that. He likes his fish in sticks. You feel me? And then she found that out. And then now she's all like, oh, hell no, nigga, you ain't finna get me that Magic Johnson juice. Hell the fuck no. I think that's what she's on. So she got high as a motherfucker off the Gary that she got there of his. And she got online and she snatched the wig off. You see she got the skull cap thing on, which holds the wig and shit. She snatched that motherfucker off, got on there with the fucking sports bra on, nigga, like she didn't give a fuck about nothing, how she was looking. I think TMZ already, now they actually not on it. I think they don't give a fuck. Unless they probably gonna see it today. Unless they gonna say something about it today. But again, like, should we really be talking more about her or should we be talking about Dwight? Because I need to hear what he got to say about it also. But let's let her finish out.
It's going too fucking far and I'm so embarrassed. And I gotta even I'm just like, I don't know what to do. When I heard my stepson being coached to lie on me, I gotta protect myself now, and I know it's supposed to be through sickness and health, but this shit is scary.
My issue is, why would he try to coach the little boy while you were right there, though? Like, that makes no sense. And then you said you was glad you recorded it. So why would he coach him to do anything or say anything? That part just don't make sense to me.
This is why I'm losing my fucking marriage. Because the money, y'all didn't want to help him.
Nah, that's a pretty big rock. I'm not talking about a married rock. Gym ad and a tire ad now, huh? Well, we didn't talk about a tire. We been talking about Gary. We talking about Dwight. I'm surprised none of those ads is popping up yet. Yeah, he like fish sticks, Divide. She had bush pigtails. Y'all trying to find a way to talk about this lady, but we're not talking about her today, okay? But again, though, is Dwight wrong in any kind of way with this, though? Like, is it really our business that he's really not a professional basketball player no more? Like, it's just him now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's more like, why do we care? Why would we care if he is addicted to that shit? Is it our business? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all remember this video when he responded to the other allegation about him being, yag, which is another word backwards. Get it? Well, I mean, just look at this pose here as he was getting ready to talk. No, she said 14, 15 months, Steve. And she said that's how long they've been together, bro. Just that, a little bit over a year. Which is, I think that's the time where you should be still dating people. I think you should date somebody up to maybe 3 years before you figure out if you want to marry them. Maybe even 5 years, bro. Like, because you're somebody you trying to hope to spend the rest of your life with. Why would you rush and get married to them? And then now you're years in when you should have been getting married, but now you're figuring out that you don't want to marry the motherfucker. Now you just done screwed up all the vows and all this old other extra stuff. And then you end up acting like how old girl was. They did it through sickness and health. They said no matter what, when a nigga get hooked on that booger sugar, I should still stay with it. Helper, you only been there for a little bit over a year. You still can get the hell on. You can probably know that motherfucker, bro. I mean, god damn. If somebody is fronting, yeah, look, this is what he said in this old video of his, though.
Spend my time with. That's the problem with y'all people. Y'all worried about who people spend their time with. Whatever I'm doing in my bedroom is my damn business. Whatever you doing in your bedroom is your damn business. That ain't for everybody. And everybody don't need to know. You ain't got to say anything about what you doing in your fucking house. It's your house. You ain't got to explain that to nobody, no matter what they say.
Now, he definitely telling the truth with that shit, but if you got a wife and then you're messing around with dangalings, I think you definitely should be saying something, at least to her. At least. But, you don't have to get on TV like how all these athletes do, man. I'm sorry, have a press conference and yeah, I'm sorry to everybody in the world. I sleep with transsexuals and shit, and I never told my wife. But everybody needs to not worry about where I put my wood. Like, nobody telling you to do that, though, bruh. But you're literally, obviously now on the booger sugar, heavy. So he said, do what? Be careful what you wish for, eh? What you mean on one eye? And nobody wishing for nothing. We're talking about Dwight and his wifey for a little bit over a year. What up, Joshua? What up, Carrie B? This nigga said they should be making music, supposed to make music and entertain. and making a big mess out of shit. Well, that's what they do on that ghetto ass show that his wife is. Well, yeah, I can still say his wife. They're not divorced yet, but that's what they do on that goddamn show. Ghetto is a motherfucker, tearing up shit, fighting each other for no reason. I can't stand those shows, boy. I had to unfollow somebody on Instagram, and it was a woman too. She was fucking posting all these goddamn what they call them, reality love TV shows, and then these girls be fighting each other and snatching wigs off. And there's always only black women in the show. That's all that be in the show, and it pisses me off, bro. It's like, and y'all think this is a good look? You're basically, and then you get mad when you see black niggas with white girls and shit. Like, oh, I thought these motherfuckers that date white women. He probably saw Love and Hip Hop. That's probably why. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the nigga didn't see Bad Girl Club. He saw Love and Hip Hop. This nigga said, love me some basketball wives, aka side chicks, aka baby mamas. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, they definitely side chicks. Definitely some goddamn side chicks. But let's let this nigga Dwight finish off his YAG statement.
They can say anything. Who gives 2 shits? Y'all too damn nosy, worried about what I'm doing in my bed. Hell, the people who know what's going on in my bed, they know what the hell going on with my bed. And what the hell I do in it. That ain't for everybody on the internet. That ain't for no blogs. That ain't for no websites. I don't got to tell nobody where I put my wood at, since y'all want to get to it.
Well, if that wasn't a goddamn, like, yeah, I mean, I definitely do put my wood in a poo jab. I like the poo jab. Basically is what he just said. That's literally what he just said without saying it. Just saying, bro. But now, he got these problems. Now he got these problems. Sniffing big rocks of booger sugars. Big rocks of booger sugars is what he's doing now. Now we're going to move on over to goddamn. Now, I ain't heard nothing about no motherfucking Rhianna since the Super Bowl. And not this last one. Well, I wish she was there. Would have saved these motherfuckers probably. But so apparently this some lady, a damn lady, shot up her house. Allegedly, I think I heard. Nigga, I was tripping the fuck out, bro. He said him and Lamar Odom could be besties. Bro, do you think they already not besties? You think they already not? This nigga Lamar Odom go to whole houses and shit. You know what I'm saying? I bet the white been there, been with him before. They take each other to different clubs. Like, I'm going to bring you my club this week, and then I'll go to yours next, and you come to mine next week. But back on Rhianna, big forehead ass, big movie theater ass forehead, bro. So, I just got an ad for myself. This shit talking about download the Google app. Fuck out of here. I'm still laughing at her movie theater forehead. So I want to know why they was shooting, why the lady was shooting at her, bro. So I didn't dig into the story. I almost really didn't give a fuck about the story, all honesty, but since they just keep talking about it, I said, well, fuck it, I'll talk about it a little bit too. But I'm going to go in blindly. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really like her anyways like that. But let's see if they say anything why this lady shot up her goddamn house. And also, they said Rhianna was there with her kids. So that makes it even more worse. Maybe that's why they blowing this shit up.
We're learning more this morning about it. The suspect arrested after a shooting outside singer Rhianna's Beverly Crest mansion.
Gigi Graciette is live there at outside the home with more on this. Gigi.
That's right, Bob and Jen. The LAPD has identified the woman accused of shooting up the outside of Rhianna and A$AP Rocky's Los Angeles home yesterday afternoon as 35-year-old Ivana Lisette Ortiz. She is behind bars this morning, being charged with attempted murder. Her bail set at $10,225,000. Now, this morning, we're outside the Beverly Crest home, just off of Coldwater Canyon, and you can see the white gate to the property, and you see that white tape there. That is actually covering up 5 bullet holes, and those were just some of the gunfire, some of the shots fired here yesterday afternoon. Now, take a look at the video.
My bad, y'all. I had to speed that help up because she was just talking too goddamn slow for me. For attempted murder.
Coldwater, 10 gunshots fired from the vehicle. The gate goes through its middle. The shooting happening in broad daylight around 1:20 Sunday afternoon in the normally quiet Beverly Crest neighborhood. People who heard the shooting told police it was a barrage of bullets, some hitting the front gate as you saw there, others reportedly making their way to the entrance of the home behind the gate, but thankfully no one was injured. Now, witnesses were able to check their security cameras and described the shooter as a blonde woman with her hair in braids in a white Tesla with paper plates, last seen heading northbound on Coldwater Canyon. LAPD's air unit quickly spotting the car and following it all the way to the Sherman Oaks Galleria on Sepulveda and Ventura Boulevard, where she turned into the parking area, and that's where police took her into custody. They say they found inside the Tesla an assault-style rifle they believe was used in the shooting. And again, that suspect now identified as Ivana Lisette Ortiz. She's 35 years old. What is her connection to these singers? If any, we don't know. Police aren't saying, but she has been booked for attempted murder. Yesterday, we spoke to some of the neighbors here who heard the gunfire.
It was really loud, and everything echoes in this valley, so you can hear everything. A shot, it's not something you expect.
My first thought was, really? Because, again,
Jesus, look at this old wired-ass motherfucker here. You know this nigga on that bully sugar. But I did hear something somewhere in, I forgot where it was at. So don't hold me to it. But apparently, allegedly, I think I heard that she owed the girl some money, or owed some other label or company some money. It had something to do with money that was owed. I can tell you like that.
Given the neighborhood, you don't usually expect for there to be drive-by shootings in a place like this, but they're everywhere now.
You can only imagine nerves were extremely rattled. We understand from officials that Rhianna was home at the time of the shooting. Unclear if A$AP Rocky and their 3 small children were here. Bringing it back here live. We're not going to show you, but there is a heavy security presence, private security working for Rhianna and A$AP Rocky up and down this block. Unclear if they...
She said, we're not going to show you, but we're going to tell you about they got a lot of security working here. I mean, you might as well show us if you're telling us. You're telling niggas that they got a whole lot of security.
Were here yesterday. We do not believe they were outside the home yesterday. Obviously, Rhianna has had her run-in with stalkers. One of her homes in the Hollywood Hills was burglarized. But again, if you're just joining us here on Good Day LA, the LAPD has now identified the shooting suspect as Ivana Lisette Ortiz. She's 35 years old. She'll be 36 in June. She's been booked for attempted murder. Her bail set over $10 million. Reporting.
Shit, we don't give a fuck about her birthday. She would be 36 and, man, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck when her birthday is? Yeah, I saw this. Let me see. What did they? Oh, somebody got a picture of the goddamn girl. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. There she goes. Damn, she low-key look good. Damn, can y'all see that good enough? Wow. $10 million bill though, bro. With an AR-15, that's a little ass heavy to be shooting an AR. Let me see, hold on. Ain't none of these gonna say nothing about the reason why. Yeah, $10 million, you know she ain't going nowhere, especially if she was there to give back at Rhianna for owing her some money. I'm gonna see, can I say that? Why? It's a mystery. No, they still saying it's a mystery according to the AI. So I ain't even gonna try to dig into no other shit where somebody's just gonna assume. But god damn, bro, that good ain't going nowhere. That is crazy, man. Wow. So this other story that I want to talk about is this teacher. Now, mind you, the kids was playing a prank on the teacher. I don't know if y'all might have heard about this yet. The kids was playing a prank on their teacher, right? By toilet paper in his house. You know how kids do. They throw tissue and shit all over your yard and all that shit. And you get mad like, God damn it, I gotta clean this shit up. Unless you know who it is, then you be, hey, it was funny. You niggas gotta come get this shit now, right? So they did this to their teacher house, and somehow this nigga died. I'm not laughing that he died or nothing, though, bro. I'm laughing at the fact that, like, how the fuck do you die from getting your house toilet papered? Right? Like, what's the harm in that? They didn't say they had, like, Molotov cocktails and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Matt, the teacher died. The teacher died, bro, off of his house getting toilet paper. So, I was shocked. I said, what the fuck? How the hell you die from that? They had to, nigga, that's some strong tissue. Scared the shit out of him. He thought it was ghosts. I don't know what the fuck he thought it was, bro. But let's listen to this little story that they got from ABC News. Fair use.
A Gainesville, Georgia community is mourning the tragic death of a beloved teacher after a high school prank gone wrong. Police say 5 teenagers went to Jason Hughes' house around 11:30 Friday night to throw toilet paper at his trees. According to the sheriff's office, when Hughes, a math teacher at North Hall High School, came outside, the students, all 18 years old, tried to flee in 2 vehicles. Authorities say Hughes tripped and fell into the roadway, and one of the drivers, Jaden Wallace, ran him over.
How the fuck do you get ran over? And how do you run over somebody if you're pranking them? Like,
police say Wallace and his friends, seen here in mugshots obtained by ABC affiliate WSB, tried to render aid to the teacher, but the 40-year-old later died at the hospital.
He was a great guy, God-fearing man. He would do anything. He'd take the shirt off his back and give it to you.
Wallace is now charged with first-degree vehicular homicide and reckless driving and could serve up to 15 years behind bars. Police have charged all 5 teenagers with criminal trespassing and littering on private property.
That the family wants to make really clear is that they knew these kids, that they loved them, and these kids loved the Hugheses. This was not a malicious act.
The Hughes family telling our team, Jason knew these students were coming to his house and was excited to catch them during the prank. His family says this was a tragic accident and they fully support dropping the criminal charges against all the teenagers.
And the victim's wife, Laura, is also a teacher at the same high school. In a statement to ABC News, the family says, quote, "We are thankful for the outpouring of prayers and support as we grieve the loss of Jason. We ask that you continue to pray for our family and also for the students involved in the accident along with their families. Please join us in extending grace and mercy to them as Christ has done for us."
This morning, again.
Yeah. Damn, well, that's tragic. That's crazy. It's definitely like a freak accident, but goddamn, let me see, bro. So he knew they was coming, right? He knew they was coming. So I don't know how it was still even a prank. Maybe he found out the plan and they didn't know he knew or some shit like that. But then again, they trying to run and escape from him. Why would you running though? I don't get it. Why would you running, jumping in cars and shit trying to get away? I thought you toilet paper shit on foot. Like you run away like ding dong this type shit. That's crazy. Then how they said they was trying to hit them with the 15 years to life type shit, bro. That's insane. But as Divide had said in the chat, and what you heard right there in the video, they said the family is not trying to press charges on them. They pretty much like, man, we know them. This was just harmless. They didn't do this shit on purpose. You know, one of them might have got a D- and shit, so but he ain't trying to run him over on purpose. That nigga said, fuck Mr. Frank. Like, but no, I mean, that's definitely a tragic accident, man. That's definitely a tragic accident. But I just don't get the point of why they were jumping in cars to leave. Well, I thought these motherfucking kids nowadays are on electric bikes and scooters and shit. These motherfuckers, they must be rich. They had 2 different cars. It's crazy. That's crazy, bro. And just imagine how much fun it would have been like for the teacher that caught them. Like, oh, you guys thought you was going to prank me. I knew it was you guys. And then he probably was going to prank them back and make it seem like he was going to be mad. He was going to call the parents. He was going to give them a bad grade. He probably was going to prank them back like that. Because with them saying that he was a loving dude like that and God-fearing and stuff, bro, he probably would have, played right back with them. You know what I'm saying? So, I spilled your side, bro. My fault. What the hell did I say? I didn't even say nothing. But, I mean, it's definitely sad, though. You know what I'm saying? I thought at first, I was like, how the fuck do you die by getting your house toilet paper, bro? I was just wondering, like, how could this have happened? Did he run out and one of them had a gun? I was thinking some other kind of shit. I was not thinking nothing along the lines of him falling into the street and the same kids that threw the toilet paper was the one that ran him over. I wasn't even thinking that. But Lord have mercy, bro. Quick little break, man. Quick little break. Let's play one of these little 1-minute videos. Or I get y'all probably like, nigga, we tired of ads already, bro. Well, it's my own ad.
Video presents Real Stable Genius.
Real Stable Genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Mask in the Car Wearer.
Mr. Mask in the Car Wearer.
You go from your bed to your bathroom to your kitchen to your car, and that mask never comes off your face.
It's part of me.
It doesn't matter that you live alone, sleep alone, and are alone in your car. You won't spread that deadly virus to yourself.
Don't make me quarantine me.
If you're told to wear a blindfold or never leave your house, you wouldn't question, because you'll always bow to authority.
Freedom is deadly.
So crack open an ice cold Cook Light, Mr. Mask in the Car Wearer, and let it sit there and get warm, since you can't drink it through your mask.
I'm told I'm not thirsty anyway.
Cook Light, Austin.
So, this next story I got, bro. Let me see if I can find a video to it first, because what I got right now is just a little posting, and I don't want to talk the whole time on the video. Let me see. The news should have probably had a video to it. Did they? It doesn't look like it. I bet they didn't. Oh, let's see. Nope. On Scene TV got it, but I'll just have to do the little thing. Cook Light. So this dude died. Y'all like, what the fuck? Okay, he died. The teacher just died last, you know what I'm saying? But no, this dude right here died by his own hand. Now, mind you, this dude literally Lorena Bobbitt it himself, bro. Literally. He died after cutting off his own damn dangling, bro. I kid you not. This is what it says. Man died after allegedly cutting off his own penis in downtown Los Angeles. Now, they say trigger warning and shit like that, but ain't nothing to show besides a blurry ass picture right there at the bottom. I'm going to put about $5 on that. That nigga had to have been homeless. 10 Acres said, that's the worst way to go. I'll say one of the worst ways to go for sure. Definitely one of the worst ways, bro. Because let's read into this shit. A man died after he allegedly cut off his own penis in downtown LA early Saturday morning. A Los Angeles Police Department spokesperson confirmed to KTLA that officers responded to the intersection of Figueroa Street and Pico Boulevard, across from the LA Convention Center, at 3:40 a.m. That nigga was up that late, or that early, however you want to call it, and cutting off his dick. Like, how you just cut it off around that time when you basically about to wake up, nigga, to go pee and shit, and you know, let me stop. On reports of a man who was cutting himself. According to a photographer with news stringer service Unseen TV, the man died after he cut his penis off and bled to death. But police officials did not elaborate on which part of the body the man suffered injuries to. Graphic footage taken by the photographer, who alleged the man was mutilating himself, showed his body lying on the ground with what appeared to be a large wound in his groin area. Ugh. Well, I don't know what it is, but I low-key feel that shit. You said PCP make him do it? He probably did, bro, because he was probably naked, running around the street, screaming and shit at himself. Didn't know what was happening next. Yep, that Gary. He definitely was on that Gary.
My guess is you guys want to smoke some drugs, picked up Gary.
Picked up that damn Gary and cut off his little dangling, bro. That's crazy. I don't know, bro. I mean, I wouldn't want to die no kind of ways besides in my motherfucking sleep. That's the only way I want to go, niggas, in my sleep. Peacefully, I don't even know it. But to go out like that, was he trying to shave? Yeah, he shaved. That nigga gave himself the closest shave he could ever give himself. He shaved himself bald, bro. That nigga said, I'm tired, man. He gave his own self the goddamn transsexual treatment, bro. He said, nigga, I'm trying to become a woman now. This is how you can quickly get your damn thing turned into a vagina. That's basically what he said. That's what he said. Yeah, sleep, man, is like the best way, bro. I mean, I would not. Yeah, I would say it's the best way. Shit, not dying in general is not good, but hell, we can't avoid it. We all got to, bro. Who the fuck want to live forever? You know what I'm saying? I want to live to be old, at least 99 and a half years old, bro. Can I get there without having to have a diaper, a goddamn cane, crutches, wheelchair? I don't want none of that shit, bro. I want to be 99 and a half years old when niggas like, damn, bro, you still old like that, still pushing, nigga, that's good. I want to be like you when I get to 90 and shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like that. You gotta be careful trimming these days. Yeah, they said he Lorena Bobby, they tell, bro, but I don't know. So this next one I got, well, I'm going through stories. Am I on an hour yet? I haven't even hit an hour on this live yet, bro. Your grandma made it to 101? Man, that's what's up, bro. You said you're 100 to be perfect. I want to be 99 and a half. You know what I'm saying? I want to be to where it's almost my birthday and shit. That way when I die already, like, I don't want no funeral. I want to be cremated and shit so they can keep me around, put me up on a goddamn, on the table somewhere where you spill me and shit. Now you scared. Like, oh shit, man, spilt this goddamn action, bro. You know he gonna come back and get us. Now they gonna be. Yeah, okay, let me stop, bro. That's the weed talking now. But yeah, I do want to be cremated though. And that way, you ain't got to worry about all the extra fees and shit. And then when my birthday come up in about 6 months after I be done passed away, you celebrate me again with my ashes and shit. Just don't tip me over. You say you want your son to use some of your ashes in a tattoo? Is that possible? What's up, Miss Shirley? We over here talking about some news and shit right now. You done almost made it to the Chillerine part of the live. You almost made it to the Chillerine part of the live, but I do got another story. I'm about to go over. I might do 2 more, but there's other one I do want to go over because it's a serious story. Young ass dude too, bro. What they said? How old is football? 22. All word he raped a 94-year-old lady. The fuck? How thirsty can you be, bro? Well, I guess pretty thirsty, but definitely in a tattoo shit. I don't know about tattoos like that, bro, because I got 2 tattoos, bro, and the second one I got, nigga, I was tapping out. That motherfucker said, nah, bro, like, I don't like not finishing my job, bro. I'm like, dude, nigga, fuck this shit, homie, I'll still pay you, dog. He was like, nah, man, I don't get down like that. I was like, oh, shit, bro. Yep. I don't like tattoos, man. I don't like the pain. Like, I don't like the fact that somebody sitting there, man, that hurt me and shit, you know what I'm saying, and I can't hit their ass back. It's all in my mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I'll just leave the tattoo alone, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. I'm not making up nothing with that shit. I don't want no more. I don't like tattoos, bro. The one I got up here was when I was 18. You can barely see that motherfucker. I'm surprised we can see it on the damn live. It's crazy. In real life, you can barely see that motherfucker. But yeah, it's a cross, a little baby cross. You see how small it is? I said, nigga, give me a stamp. Nigga, you just do that. Bam! Just do something like that. I said, yeah, give me one of those. So I got this when I was 18. And it's supposed to have my grandma initials in it. Supposed to, but that motherfucker definitely done fell off. Numbing cream. I heard that numbing cream don't work. I heard that numbing cream don't work. I got another ad. What's this ad about? Creative Studio. Get this shit out of here. I don't like that. I don't really like needles either, bro. Like getting shots and shit. I don't like getting shots. But I'll take them though, bro. But goddamn, look, let's talk about something different. Let's talk about something different, bro. Talking about getting shots and tattoos is almost like talking about like rats and shit. Y'all know how I feel about rats and mice and shit, bro. Like I just feel all weird and shit over my body. Like, yeah, I don't like that shit. Yeah. Oh Lord. Yeah. So anyway, y'all won't be clowning my goddamn tattoo now. Fuck y'all, bro. So that weed working, that weed got my brain talking about everything. But let me go ahead. Let's go through these stories real quick, and then I'll side chat. For a minute, bro. Because I got to cut. I'm going to turn this live into shorts and shit for these videos I've been going over. So, this dude here, 22 years old, right? Already pretty much threw his wife away. Got arrested out there in Louisiana for raping a 94-year-old lady in her home. 94, bro. But look at his attitude.
Jeremiah, did you rape a 94-year-old woman?
No.
What was that?
No.
You didn't do that?
No.
So what is this?
I don't know, man. I don't rate no about it, man.
Wearing handcuffs and only speaking with profanities, 22-year-old Jeremiah Taylor is accused of the unthinkable. Investigators say he raped a 94-year-old woman who lived on this street in Baton Rouge in broad daylight. Neighbors are stunned and say the woman always was outside, tending to her yard, and the neighbors all looked after her.
It's just horrible. You know, Satan is busy, you know, and it is just bad. Stuff like this don't usually happen around here. You know, everybody looks up, that was a sweet woman.
It's sad. It's shit, nothing like that be happening in the neighborhood, really. That's sad.
What the hell they talking to a motherfucker like this dude right here? This nigga don't know nothing about nothing. He high as a motherfucker, bro. It might have been his homie. You know what I'm saying? It's sad this happening. You know what I'm saying? This live.
Yeah, that's sick.
The WAFBI team first to report Taylor's troubled past with arrests for rape, burglary, unauthorized entry.
Jeremiah, did you rape a 94-year-old woman?
All within the past 2 years. The WAFBI team found his
God damn, that nigga's a criminal.
most recent arrest was dismissed by District Attorney Hiller Moore's office, allowing Taylor back out on the streets. The frustration palpable for detectives who repeatedly see the same offenders over and over.
It is a source of contention. It is a source of frustration on our department and with our officers. Why this is happening is some questions that I would love y'all to ask the rest of the judicial system.
Following yesterday's rape, detectives worked quickly, putting photos out on Crime Stoppers Friday morning, and the community responded with an incredible amount of tips.
Within just minutes of us releasing those photos, the public reached out to us and was able to give us information about the location of the suspect. Our detectives then went and were able to arrest the suspect within just a few minutes in the same vicinity.
For neighbors who look after neighbors, if he's found guilty, many of them say they want to see Taylor pay the all within the past two ultimate price. They want to see the state seek castration in this case and more.
I don't think he deserves to live. Honestly. Cat, that ain't enough. That ain't enough. You still can walk around. That lady ain't even gonna ever be right again after this.
You're lucky you didn't catch him. You know, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow.
Chief Moore says the evidence is overwhelming as this investigation continues.
When you're looking at one of the most vulnerable parts of our population, the elderly, to take advantage of them in this way, you know, horrendous, unacceptable. I don't know what word you really use. I'm really dumbfounded to try to explain it.
Right.
Ultimate price.
Like, what do you get out of old grandma, even, I mean, in general, to just R-word somebody? Just in general, bro. Like, is it that bad to where you can't just get you some money to go get you some honey? Like, you just pay for it, bro. Like, and then you go, and then you went and did it to a grandma. Exactly. Let her family deal with that motherfucker. Like, I guarantee you, the family, yeah, they gonna get him good. But I guess castration is the first thing to go ahead and do to him, along with some jail time too, though. Don't just do that and then like, oh, well, 2 months you get out. Hell no. He still need to be in there for about 10 years, probably longer than that, and still castrate his motherfucking ass. Steel's Kitchen. That is crazy though, bruh. But like that other officer was trying to say about the people should be asking questions to the judicial system, bro. Like, why would y'all be allowing this motherfucker like this to be back out there on the streets? He deserved to still be locked up, bro. Like, they made too many laws to where it's so lenient for criminals. I really don't understand. I really don't understand. Yeah, I want to like he's saying if he's definitely from Louisiana, some shit like that, he definitely has to have a grandma himself. I would hope so, or unless he's one of the ones that will have a grandma and he just steals from her. Remember my cousin, the one I was going off on one of my lives about, Like, he had a grandma that passed away, and that fool supposed to went to the funeral, went back down south to the funeral and shit. And lied to me about everything. Was sitting there talking about that they was all just jumping on him for no reason and shit like that. I was like, oh, for real? Like, that's crazy, bro. Come to find out, this nigga was stealing and pawning the grandma's jewelry. Like, what in the hell are you doing? So that's the only reason why you probably wanted to go to your grandma's funeral. You knew she had jewelry, you knew she had money, or you was probably hoping that she left you something. That's how ignorant that motherfucker was. Stealing from your grandma. That boy right there that did that to that grandma could have been the same way with his own grandma. Maybe that's why he didn't feel no kind of way when he attacked that lady. He don't give a fuck. These young YN dudes, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves, bro. Crazy. Also, new updated news on that sex offender that tried to run for a seat or some kind of what the fuck they was saying, a city council thing up in San Francisco or some shit like that. He ain't get that. That nigga got less than 20 signatures. He needed 20 signatures to be able to run, and he didn't even get that, which is good. I wonder how many did he actually get. I want to know how many did he actually get and who the one that actually gave him to it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. But looks like we dodged a bullet with this one, just like that one guy that they was getting ready to release. They ended up locking him back up. They did release him, but they locked him right back up before he came back out into public for some whole other shit. I don't know how they did it, but that's what they did. And then now they keeping this bastard here, which I still think he's like a tranny, bro, because he sounds too much like a damn a girl a nigga that used to be a girl. That's what he sounds like. Yeah, look, I see Kyrie even commented on there. He said, who signed this paperwork? They need to be investigated. Right. Who gave him some of those signatures? That's what I want to know. What up with your dog, Mom? How you doing? That's what I would want to know. Who was the one that gave him some signatures? Man,
This is an allegation of murder.
Got this mama right here, 28 years old, for unaliving her two young daughters, bro, and then burying the bodies.
In two separate charges.
In the distance behind me, you can see the memorial taking place for 8-year-old Mila Chapman and 10-year-old Amore Wilson.
It's alleged in this matter that the defendant did cause the death of her two daughters. The badly decomposed bodies of the two little girls were found in shallow graves in Cleveland in suitcases.
It was an unusual sight to see as Henderson walked in, stood at the podium, and throughout the entire arraignment, 6 officers stood behind her and she didn't speak. The prosecution noted that the girls' bodies were decomposed and put in suitcases in shallow graves, while the defense argued that Henderson has no criminal history. But in the end, the judge set bail.
Bond will be $2 million.
As we wait for the next hearing, the community continues to gather and a memorial grows for those little girls, many asking the same questions. Why and how could this happen?
I want her to tell us what happened.
To tell you what happened? She killed them. The hell are you talking about? Or you want to know why? Is she crazy? Did you see how she looked? This girl she don't have a care in the world for what she did, bro. I wonder how was her? How was she beforehand? Like before she did this? What was she like with the kids? Like where's the baby daddy? Because they said one of the kids was 10 years old and the other one was 8. So they big enough now. They big enough. And she had no other history of no criminal history, no known history, no violence, no none of that. And, her being a black mother lover, they would have at least found some kind of criminal history about her. They love pulling that out about them like they just did that other dude. But they said nothing with her. Like, what flipped in her goddamn brain to make her unalive her 2 kids? And then don't care. She ain't sitting up there talking about, yeah, God told me to do it. She ain't doing none of that. She ain't in the jumpsuit to where they put it for mental people. And then she put them in suitcases. That is crazy. Wow. The world has gone mad. That is what has happened. The world has fucking gone mad. And this is just crazy, bro. Jesus. What if she wanted the one to try to keep the kids from the baby daddy? Like, nigga, you ain't gonna do shit, nigga. I'm keeping the kids and blah, 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 blah. You can keep that bitch over there. Like, what if she one of those? And then she turned into that. It's fucking crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy. So anyways, man, before I get out of here, how y'all been doing today? Man, that's funny that you say that. Because I think so too. And that's going to come right along with banning people to impersonate kids online to be able to catch predators. That's going to come too. And then to be able to say anything to predators, talk shit about them, talking about they belong in wood chippers and shit. They going to bring laws about that. They gonna do all kinds of shit, bro. They trying to make up shit so these motherfuckers can run for city council still after all being in jail and you on the registry. They looking out too much for them. What's up with you, vegan occultists? What's happening? He said, love the shirt. Can you see what the shirt? I mean, it's raggedy as a motherfucker now, though. But when it was fresh, you would be able to see it good. The quicker fucker upper. I don't know if you can see that. Struggle this morning with the time change. Man, let me tell you about it. God damn. Yeah, man. I woke up. See, I had to get up early as hell for work. And I was already telling myself yesterday, like, nigga, you better go to sleep. And this was like 9:30. But I wasn't sleeping. Then, boy, it was 11 something. I said, Lord have mercy. And now I'm getting sleepy, but now I'm mad. Because I'm like, nigga, this is not enough time to get no sleep. You should have been asleep. Because I have to wake up at 4. You know what I'm saying? To get ready for work. And I was just like, Lord, man. Then when I woke up, bro, I always wake up before my alarm and shit. I literally woke up like 15 minutes before my alarm went off. And I was just like, man, fuck this. I ain't going to try to get 15 more minutes. Because if I try to get that 15, I'm going to DDT somebody today at work. I'm going to be waking up with bodies, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, that time changed today, bro. It got me real good, bro. No diddy. If this a live catch, how the fuck do this look like a live catch, bro? Now you on some crazy shit now. This nigga came in speaking regular and shit, saying hi. Now this motherfucker just turned into some whole other motherfucker. This, bro, this nigga tripping. I ain't got time for you right now, homie. Shit, go take a nap. The fuck? This nigga sent like 15 messages in like 11 seconds. Is this the catch? This is a live catch. Oh, good. I caught the catch. Oh my God, yeah, I'm here. What in the hell is wrong with these motherfuckers, bro? Jesus Christ. Is that the more I told myself to get to sleep, the more awake I was. Yeah, I guess me and you was in the same goddamn boat then, bro. Because I swear to God, that's how I was yesterday. Hey, on me, dog mom, shit. That 4 a.m. Yeah, that 4 a.m., bro. But shit, tomorrow I got court. So I don't have to wake up that early tomorrow. Because I don't have to go to work in the morning time. You know what I'm saying? So I have to go to court so I can wake up at least by like 7. Thank God. So I can wake up at 7, go to court, and hopefully they get everything done before lunchtime. And then I can leave there, come home for a little bit, and then go to work and finish the rest of my day at work I would have had type shit. But I hope these niggas don't pull none of that stupid shit at court like, oh, you keep me come back at 1 o'clock. Man, hell no. The fuck? You said 8:30 on that subpoena, mother lover. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all, just let me come later in the daytime, but y'all be crying. It doesn't say later in the day on the subpoena. No, but I know how y'all operate at this court because I'm always here. Well, yeah, I said DDT. Goddamn rock bottom these motherfuckers. Stone cold stunner. But I like doing the DDT on the motherfucker. Straight to the motherfucking concrete. Oh, Lord. Who is this now? What's up, Death Ray, son? What's up with it? I'm getting skeptical of any new name that pop in here. Now, even though I want new folks to come in and not feel that I'm going to attack them, but it's just like how the other motherfucker was just in here. They said hi, all cool at first, and then they just came with like flood the chat with dumb shit that made no sense. I'm scared. Hi, Death. Are you real? You good? And soon the super kitty, goddamn, what, you coming in with different names? See, I can't keep up with all these damn, Jimmy. Well, I can't keep up with all y'all changing screen names and shit, man. But at least I know you one of the real people. At least I do know that much. Shit. You got doxed? Oh, man. What's up with everybody doing this doxing shit lately? Motherfuckers can go to jail for that shit right now. Like, why are people doing that? That is just crazy. About meth head, motherfucker on that Gary, huh? On that scary Gary. All new people need to get that social security number. Man, or at least just announce yourself, man. You know, I see it. We definitely got like 27 people total watching on both channels together. But it's at least about a good 5, 6, maybe 7 people chatting. So all the other ones that just sitting in the back, I mean, maybe a couple of them is fucking, driving and shit like that, and they just listening. I do know some of them do that. Excuse me. But I be liking for some people to be like, oh, hey, man, I'm here. Like, but nigga, I ain't gonna be saying shit. Because I be wondering, who the hell just sitting there just watching and don't want to say nothing? I know they be wanting to comment about some of the shit that they be seeing or some stuff that I may say. You said they don't let you just Skype in when you... Nah, hell no, they don't, bro. I already asked them about that. Can I do a Zoom call to be in court? And motherfucker said no. But I think they saying all of that shit, though, just because they try to make me be like one of those ones that just say fuck court altogether. So I can look like one of those catchers that don't want to deal with it afterwards. I just want to catch them, and that's it. That's what they trying to make me turn into. I've been waiting on those numbers for months. Oh yeah, multitasking too. A lot of people be multitasking. They be like, yeah, nigga, I got you on in the background, but I'm cooking, or I'm fucking like knocking my son out of some shit. They be doing other stuff in the background too. You feel me? Sometimes I just bush watch and don't chat. I don't know why bush watch this took me somewhere else, but we're not gonna go on that today. We're not gonna go on that today, okay? Oh shit. What's up, It's Got It TV. What's happening? Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm still active, man. You know, it's sad that I'm still active. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I wasn't active, that means that I done shut down most of all these goddamn Southern California prayers. And at least look like that. But, you know, I'm still out here pushing them, bro. Like, and it's just... Like, one of the ones I've been talking to now, bro, like, I feel bad for this fool, but this fool is literally a goddamn... Let me see what he said he was. But he said it's like for college students, though, but they still got a disability. Let me see. This fool talking a lot, too. I forgot, man. Shit, I don't feel like going through all this chat. He talked too goddamn much. But he worked for, he said, disabled students or some shit like that at some school, but he said college. So I don't know what the hell kind of shit that is. And then when I showed Ashley his picture and shit, she was all like, man, he look like he can kind of special or some shit. I'm like, shit, no, he ain't. That motherfucker is regular. You know what I'm saying? So she ain't seen how he been talking yet. You know, but he definitely don't look slow to me. He looked like a regular brother that just, you know, was having shit together, which he seemed to do while, you know, having a job and shit like that, got his own little whip. But obviously he got this problem. Because he literally trying to have Ashley be his girlfriend behind her grandma back. He said, oh, would you have a boyfriend without letting your grandma know? Like, what? I just told you, like, I don't have one because, you know, my grandma said I can't have one. So now he like, yeah, can you just get one behind her back? Oh, I appreciate that, cool dog, mama. You know how it goes. You know, I'm not going to give up, man. Not as long as these motherfuckers out here still trying to hurt these kids. Dang, 2 years ago? Dang, that's crazy. 2 years ago. Man, you was watching that? Woo, man, I don't know how you was watching them motherfuckers. I can't watch their videos, bro. I get mad at them and the prayers, but more at them, though, bro. You know, but, you know, we're not finna sit up here. At least they catching predators, I'll say that. You know, yeah. And it's crazy, too, because I'm starting to get fucking recognized a lot at work now, bro. Like, and it's starting to get on my nerves. Not get on my nerves, though, but, like, I like to be, like, incognito, especially when I'm at work. So, it's like, now, it's like more and more people just coming up to me now because they've been looking. But now they was just like, hey, are you, you know, am I me? Then I'll be like, yeah, you know, I am and shit. You know, I'll be dealing with the kids. I'm like, thinking like, I'm dealing with this and shit. Like, what the hell's going on? So I was just like, yeah, I mean, it's cool, though. You feel me? You said they wasn't always wilding. I mean, I would hope not. Man, I heard that they started more wilding out like after like the police and DAs out in their area was basically like going against them more. They want to come to the calls and shit like that. So I mean, I understand that sense, but then again, I look at it like, well, they will come for your calls. And one of them motherfucking creeps, you know, will be smart enough to be like, man, fuck it, I'll go to jail, nigga, for some shit, some chat logs and shit, you know, but you gonna go to jail too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they gonna stick it to you more than they stick it to these preds. So that's one of the reasons why I just don't like it. Yeah, I fuck with PCI though. Yeah, I like them. Yeah, Dark Star Bush watch. I mean, that's literally kind of what goes on, right? See, look, I'm getting into it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Don't do it.
Well, how that one TikTok years ago? Bet you ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it. Bet you ain't gonna do it. Some shit like that. I bet you won't do it. Oh shit. Yeah, I ain't seen no funny videos in a minute, bro. It's been all straight news and niggas getting blew up and shit. Oh, here go a funny little video. This is a goddamn Karen video too. Let me see. I thought I had another Karen video, but it was a black lady. Oh yeah, check this shit out here, bro. Now this is like the drunk uncles. I don't know this. I don't know what the fuck this dude was on, y'all. So calm down, dog, man. Calm down. Say that for another lie. Say that for the other lie. Any more airplane ticket offers? Man, this nigga was definitely on some kind of plane, bro. Look at this crazy ass fool. Straight Gary. This nigga hit the Dub C. He hit the Dub C and shit. Bro, he kicked the other dude. Bro, this fool is geeking. What if he would have broke his damn neck? He said the little kid caught on something ain't right. Hey, yeah, that nigga said Uncle tripping today, bro. That nigga on that Super Gary. He off that Super Gary, bro. Wow. That is crazy. That's not white, just regular white people. That's like Russian white right there. That nigga is overseas white. Like, that's crazy, bro. This nigga tore the whole table up, knocked over everybody's food, drink, snacks, everything that was there. He said ain't nobody else eating none. That nigga, he took down the decorations. He busted the number 6 balloon by doing a backflip on it. Then he took a bite of some pie and then fell backwards. I don't know what the fuck he thought. This is a trust me moment. Boy, I'm about to run that one more time. I wish I could rewind this shit, bro, when I have to start it all the way over, bro. He pushed the little dude out the way. The little dude just trying to still sit there and celebrate. He pushed him out the way just so he could go jump and tear up the table. And the little dude like, bro. Somebody snatched the little dude up like, yeah, get out of the way. That nigga tripping, bro. I I would say too, like, hopefully they don't live upstairs and they got downstairs neighbors. Hopefully they ain't got no downstairs neighbors, bro. Jimmy said, not in my. Unc got that bad batch of Gary. He got that Gary with the capital G attached to it and with a plus at the end. That motherfucker, I don't know, bruh. Yeah, he would have to be banned. You ain't coming to no more family functions, bro. You gonna have to get timed out and then banned. Don't do fentanyl. Oh, me, that's what Juicy J said right there, dude. Don't do fentanyl in it. And he would know. And he would know for sure. Wow. That's messed up. Somebody said, can I bring a friend? He's pretty chill. And then that's the friend that they bring. Yeah, just don't give him no drink. Don't let him get no drink. Take away his wrench. That's how he gonna start acting when you take away that wrench, bro. Nigga start wilding out. Flipping on tables and shit. Instead of flipping over tables, he flip on tables. That's what the fuck he do. Wow. That was a crazy ass video. Wowzers. So anyways, folks, about to go ahead and end this live. I will be doing another one. Not today, though. I'm going to save it for tomorrow, which I do want to talk about this video, which is about Terrence Howard, bro. I feel like I had to sneeze. And he basically opens up about him losing his innocence at 4 years old. That's what he said. Terrence Howard. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but he been in plenty of movies. Like, what's that goddamn pimp movie? Oh, Holla Hustle. What's the name of that movie? I Got the Hustle. Wait,
what?
Hustle and Flow.
Hustle and Flow.
Yeah, Hustle and Flow. He was in that movie. He was in goddamn Dead Presidents. That one show. Not Power. What was that one show on Channel 11?
Cookie and Lions. Empire.
Yeah, Empire. He was on that show too. Yeah.
And he was in that one movie by Steve Harvey.
Well, I ain't naming every damn movie he was in, but he basically opened up by him losing his innocence at 4 years old and said that he said, this is quoted, I have more sex between 4 and 13 that I've had in my entire adult life.
Oh, wow.
End quote. That's what he said on some podcast show that he was on. So that's going to be the next live that I do unless some other shit comes up, bro. But I definitely want to tap in with that. And some of the shit that he said kind of hit home because we were just talking about this shit yesterday about with aunties and all that kind of shit. So I want to do a kind of like a whole live about that and just see what other folks got to say about, that kind of situation. We all gonna get some therapy that day. But yeah, I do want to talk about that one, not tonight, possibly tomorrow, if nothing else comes up. I appreciate that. I Got It TV. Yeah, man. Appreciate you gotta tune in to more of these lives, bro. I do a lot of live chats, man. I do a lot of live chats. I'll update after court. I do like my little news chats like I just did with this one here. And then as of like now, I'm just like side talking right now because I already went through all my news stories. But yeah, man, definitely subscribe to the news and chat channel. I don't know which one you own. You might be on the main channel, the Big Bad Wolf 83. But I have the news and chat channel, which is the other channel where I do most of my live chats at. Yeah, exactly, Dog Mom. But, the way he explained, the way he went through it, though, I mean, that's why I want to try to have a whole live for that one. You know what I'm saying? So we can all try to understand something. Then, hey, maybe we all may be like, oh, well, shit, I know exactly what he's talking about. But it also going to start pushing more for us, the one that got kids and shit, especially like little young ones around that age. You got to pay attention. They got to be supervised. So that's going to be it for this live, though, folks. Man, I appreciate everybody that came here. Sorry for the ads that been popping up, but like I said, it's going to help the channel. And it obviously brought in a couple of new other folks, so that's what it's going to do. And it also helps me out also on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So I will keep it on the minimum. I don't know. Some people's getting double ads and shit, but I put it on the lowest one just to try it out. But appreciate y'all, man. Till next time. Peace.